Hey everyone, so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all my Sephora Savings wish list. I have not yet made my order, but I do have quite the cart. So I'm going to be sharing with you all everything that is within the cart. Certainly not going to pick up all of these items, but I'll kind of explain to you why I want them. Some of these products I've tried before, so they're restocks. Some of these items are new products that I'm interested in. And overall, I hope that you find it interesting and helpful. So if you do, make sure to subscribe. I would love to have you back. I was looking at my analytics the other day, and there are a very large percentage of you that come back to my channel and watch a lot of my videos, but you aren't subscribed. You might not even know that you're not subscribed, but make sure to subscribe. I would really love to have you back. Okay, so the first item that I wanted to mention was initially on my wish list for the Sephora Savings event, but then I couldn't wait. So I already bought it before the savings event even started. It's the new Moondust Shadow Palette from Urban Decay. I am wearing two of the shades, Space Cowboy and Wild Dipper, the two middle shades. I'm wearing both of those on my eyes today, as well as my beloved palette that I've been using kind of constantly, the Danessa Myricks Groundwork palette. I've been talking about this a lot. I'm really in love with it. Yeah, I essentially used the Groundwork palette as the groundwork of the look and then went ahead with the Moondust palette. I want to just say right off the bat that I'm really loving this. This is definitely an item I was going to 100% pick up during a savings event. Yeah, I just couldn't wait because I wanted to have enough time to test it for you all. If you wanted to see an in-depth review of this palette, as well as the new singles, because I have bought all of them, please let me know down below if you would actually watch a dedicated review on that product. Again, you know, like a dedicated review takes a lot more time. I could very easily incorporate this into another video. Again, you guys let me know, how in depth you'd like me to go on that one. But I will say, I'm really enjoying it. I'll give you guys that much. But there are some other items that are sitting here in my cart. So first of all, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mini Sultry Eyeshadow Palette. This is particularly interesting to me because the mattes are something that look great for every day. The shimmers as well look like they could be both good sparkly top coats as well as kind of, the classic one and done shadows that are great for, a get out the door kind of thing. I was looking at the swatches and I just have this gut feeling that this is going to be really beautiful in person. Again, I love a cooler toned palette, and I'm also planning a cool toned like my favorite cool toned makeup kind of video. So this potentially could be a fun product to potentially test. Yeah, definitely looks like a palette that I would really like. So I would love to try it out. It's also pretty affordable at like $29. So it's mini, great for travel. Again, would love to try it out. Next, Flur father figure. I am like pretty much out of my entire travel size. I don't think I've ever gone through a travel size fragrance this quickly in my entire life. It is definitely the best woodsy fragrance I have ever smelt. It has a perfect balance to it. If you are someone that does like a little bit of a woodsier fragrance or something that has a little bit more edge to it, I really truly highly recommend it. I am typically a gourmand girly. I love sweet fragrances, and I'll talk about a few in a second. I love really skin-like fragrances as well, and a lot of fragrances make my head hurt. I was really afraid this was going to be one of those fragrances, but what actually has happened is I've found a new absolute must-have within my fragrance collection. It is so good. I really cannot highly recommend it enough. So that being said, yeah, I'm getting the full size because I've just been going through it so quickly. Next, I have a bit of a lip plumper video coming soon. I actually put a pause on this video because it started to get a little bit overwhelming for me to even tackle, because I have so many, but now I feel a little bit more capable to actually tackle that video. So make sure you're subscribed if you are excited to see it, but this Dr. Dennis Gross Plump and Repair Lip Treatment, it's essentially a lip plumper, and it kind of went viral over on TikTok. I think for for makeup science for my channel, for reviewing purposes, I should pick it up. Again, like, do you guys want to see if it is worth it? Would you even consider purchasing it? If you wouldn't, then I'm not gonna buy it. But, you know, you guys let me know. Would absolutely love to hear your feedback and hear your comments down below. Next, we have this candle from Maison Margiela. I am almost out of my By the Fireplace candle, and that one has lasted me a really long time. It's beautiful. It really fills up my entire ground floor, and it's also not overwhelming. Love the fragrance, but I'd like to try something a little bit different. I have smelt Lazy Sunday morning, and it is really beautiful. It kind of gives this fresh air kind of vibe. For me, it smells like expensive hotel, and who does not want their house to smell like an expensive hotel? It is a luxury candle, but you really do get what you pay for. So I think that might be my next candle purchase. Also went viral over on TikTok. It's the YSL Candy Glaze Lip Gloss Stick. Now, if you're not familiar, my favorite kind of gloss balm stick is the Hourglass Volumizing Glossy Balms. Gosh, if there's one luxury makeup item that I would recommend for the entire sale, it is that one. It is bonkers good. I'll leave a link down to like one of the gift sets as well down below. It gives a volumized look. It's glossy but not overly glossy. The shades have this gorgeous kind of stained glass effect, enveloping formula. But anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that I really love that formula. This, as I've continued to hear more about them, feels like it could be in a similar realm, and the shades also look pretty. I would have liked to see a little bit more kind of neutrals, but this shade Showcasing Nude looks beautiful. It's 40 bucks, so if I'm gonna get it, I might as well get it now while I have my 20% off. Next, the Sephora Favorites Perfume Sampler set. So essentially you get the set, you get to try out a ton of fragrances, and then you also get a full size of your favorite for like $85, which is a discount already on a lot of these fragrances. The ones that I already know I absolutely love in here are one, Missing Person from Flur, an absolute holy grail fragrance for me. Burberry Her Elixir. That is such a gorgeous fragrance. It's sweet, it's a little bit floral. It has this kind of like strawberry cream kind of thing going on with it. It's really, really pretty. But then there's also some like classic fragrances that a lot of people like across the board typically like. You know, like Black Opium is in here, Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb, the Tom Ford Ombre Leather, the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine, which has been like really a lot of people have been talking about that one recently. Maison Margiela By the Fireplace, which is already a fragrance I absolutely love. I just have a feeling that someone out there has one of these fragrances in their cart right now, and it just makes more sense to get this set than it does to go and directly purchase the full size, because you get all of these samples to try, and then you also get a discount buying the set rather than getting the individual. Essentially how it works is you get the set and then there's like a voucher that you take in or go online and they'll send you the full size. So yeah, I will leave the set down below and it'll list like all of the fragrances included, but this is definitely one of the best of this style that Sephora has done. The reason it's in my cart specifically is that Burberry Her, the Elixir, I've been wanting to purchase that one. So that's why it's in my cart. Speaking of Flur though, Missing Person, I absolutely love the Flur Missing Person body wash. I have it in my shower and I'm almost out. So that is also in my cart. It is a gorgeous lather. The scent is just beautifully enveloping. I don't think it's a body wash that like you use it and then that scent lasts all day. And honestly, I don't know of many body washes that do that. I know more like conditioners, like my hair picks up on smell longer than my skin does. I don't know about you guys, but I really, really enjoy this one. So I am going to be repurchasing that. The next item on here is from Decay. is how you say the name. It's the Agave Dry Heat Protection and Hold Styling Mist. I would just really love to try out a new heat protectant for when I restyle my hair throughout the week. So typically what I do is, wash and blow dry my hair, and I kind of do a first styling then. If I need to do a touch up a couple days later, a lot of heat protectants either make my hair feel very wiry because they're more of like a hairspray hold kind of thing, or they recommend applying it to wet hair, which I don't have, obviously, on day 3. This one is specifically formulated for dry hair, so it makes it really attractive to me. It has insanely good reviews as well, so I have a feeling I'll probably be picking that up. Now, the next item in my cart is another shade of the Hourglass Spanish blush sticks. So this is the shade Sacred. I will leave a demo for you all because I did apply it today. It's really smoothing, and I've been wondering if I would enjoy using another shade. Admittedly, I feel like I need to pay attention when I apply this just because it is more of a silicone rich formula, so you don't want to like be swiping it, so I have to kind of like press it into the cheeks, but the effect that you get is very airbrushed and pretty. So I don't know, I've been thinking about possibly getting another shade of this. I also have in my cart the Sephora Favorites mini candle sampler set, which is so cute. And this works similarly to the fragrance set, which is you get all of these candles and then you get to pick a full size, which I'm just gonna go right ahead and say, if you were looking at the By the Fireplace candle, that is included in here. The set is $60, typically they retail for $70, so you're already getting a $10 discount on that full-size candle, and you're getting all of these deluxe candles. So again, I'm gonna leave this one down below too. I'm either going to get Lazy Sunday or I'm going to pick up this set. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna do yet. Next, I have the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint in here. I have the shade 2. If you are a shade twin with me, let me know if that seems like a good match. This just seems like a really perfect everyday wintertime skin tint product. Apparently it's really emollient and dewy. There are peptides and ceramides in here, which is wonderful. Again, going into the winter, I've just been really cognizant of skincare and the makeup that I'm choosing to keep my skin in check. Seems like as good a time as any to finally pull the trigger and purchase this one. But you guys let me know if you think I'd like it. And then I also have this new bronze balm from Simi Hayes Beauty. Admittedly, I haven't heard a lot about this brand, and when I do, it's mixed reviews to say the least. But this Skin Suede, the bronze balm, I swatched it in person, I think a month ago, and the formula was really interesting to me. It felt really pretty. It kind of was like a mousse meets balm, honestly, in a way that I think could be really pretty and blurring on the skin. So I am interested in it. It's also 25 bucks, which, I think they may have heard feedback and dropped the prices a little bit on their products, at least for this new launch. Definitely thinking about picking that one up. Now I have the Ceramic Pop Dyson hair dryer in my cart right now. I've been thinking about getting a Dyson hair dryer. My sister has one and it is pretty amazing. I know it's expensive, but it is also amazing. Gets the hair dry like that. But I do already have my air wrap. So I might just not do that and use the item that I already have. But then this color came out and I was like, ooh, that is pretty. That is really pretty. Either way, if there is a time to get a Dyson product, please try to get it on discount, whether it's like the 20% off or even the 10% off. It's an expensive product, so that it really does take the price down. Speaking of hair, I also have the Orbe Royal Blowout Heat Styling Spray. I've heard that this is really, really good for blowing out the hair. It makes dry time a lot faster and it really does protect it and smooth the hair. It is so expensive, it's $70, but every time I mention it, I get a comment saying, yeah, it's worth it. So if you are someone that has tried it and you do think it's worth it, you don't think it is, I want to hear from you. So leave me a comment. I'm going to be picking up the Color Wow Dream Coat, the Duo hair set, because essentially you get, you get a free little sample baby dry shampoo, not dry shampoo, the Color Wow heat protectant. If you're not familiar with the Dream Coat, essentially it creates a glossy coat over every hair, and it just gives you this beautiful smoothing effect and kind of glassy look to the hair. It's best used with heat styling and wet hair. So I use that like every 2 to 3 washes, and it really does give me a good shine while being super lightweight. It's not like a greasy oil kind of item. It really is super beautiful. So I'm going to be picking that up. I also might pick up another Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, only because this might sound insane. I'm kind of afraid of losing this one. And I've been using it almost every time I do my makeup to line the lips. I know a lot of people love Pillow Talk, and I love Pillow Talk so much. But if you want something that's a little bit, you want a touch more brown than rose, Iconic Nude from Charlotte Tilbury. I might pick up another one just to have on hand, but it does seem excessive, so I might not. I'm trying to have, some self-control here. By the way, what's on my lips is Canyon, the lip blush from Refi, which I have been talking a lot about, and I can't get enough of it. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on my cart. The items that you've tried and maybe you love, and you definitely think I should pick up. Some items that you didn't like that are in my cart and you want to save me some money. Or if in general there are items that have newly released or you've just been wondering about and I haven't done a review, obviously like now is a good time for me to make purchases for my channel. Because I do get a discount right now, so I might as well pick them up and start planning for future videos. But overall, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in my next one.